Hi everyone, thanks so much for being here with me today. This is Sunshine Moon, and she's a new member of the family, and I know I've been away for a little while, but she's kind of why I've been away. I got her about a month ago, and she's my little gem, she's my little treasure. So she's just a sunshine. She's just incredible. So so I thought it'd be a good time. I've been away for so long. I thought it'd be great to sort of catch up on the kind of what's been going on for the rest of my summer. So I think when I kind of left last was I had been performing in front of a couple different places, and since then, right after that, I had this most magical experience. The Windy City Smokeout, I was actually right around the corner from where I live, and I was able to park right in front of the Salvation Army, and so there was the entrance about a block away, and into the Windy City Smokeout, and it was for 3 days. That whole experience truly changed my soul, and I can't even begin to tell you how truly special it was. I had been playing and just was kind of inside, worried about where could I play, how's this going to work. I didn't really have, it was hard to kind of get permission sometimes, and I didn't want to kind of intrude also on restaurants or places if they didn't want music or anything. So it was just sort of, I was getting real down. I remember that Friday, I was getting real down. I was like, I don't know if I want to go to the Windy City Smokeout. I remember and then the minute I got there, these incredible guys from the Salvation Army were just, oh my gosh, they were just like pure starlight. They just welcomed me with such warmth and with hugs. It was just incredible, because I was worried I was, on the way there if I could get a parking spot, and I got the prime parking spot right at the corner, and they were there. They could not have been more supportive, more kind to me, and for the 3 days I just had an absolute blast. I just had never had, I think what was so magical was that not only, first of all, the men from the Salvation Army were just incredible humans, and they didn't know me, they didn't know what I was doing, they didn't know my music, no questions asked. They said, come right away, come here and play. And that was just an incredibly great relief. And then once I started, they were just so engaging, and they were dancing with me, and it was just so cool. So I kind of had that great momentum to start, and then they said to come back later at night, because the show went on for all through the night till like about 10. So I came back later, like around, I think 8:39, and because that's really kind of when I wanted to try to catch the crowd that was leaving, because then there would be lots of people, so kind of passing by. So then that's really where this injection of like incredible adrenaline and wonder kicked in, because all of a sudden there was these people just coming out of the concert, and they would actually stop, they would dance, they had their phones out, they were so incredibly supportive, they said the kindest things. One guy got in the truck with me, I don't even know how to describe it. Two really kind people Instagrammed me. I'd never had that before, so that was really exciting. And I don't know how to tell you. It was just magical. And it was like that for 3 days of that. And I didn't realize how badly I needed that inside, because I was kind of just tearing myself down, and having just that burst of goodness just suddenly filled me up and made everything clear in my brain again about why I love music and why I love playing for people and stuff like that. It's so special to a performer when you get that kind of reaction, when you get that love, when you get that support. It's just the best feeling. It's so wonderful, and being able to watch them dance, watch them have fun, that is like the most incredible feeling. That's why you do, what you do. So that was just in itself just magical, and something I'm holding dear for the rest of my life. And I can't thank the Salvation Army enough for all their kindness. Gosh, they were with me there 3 days. They sold water out in front, and were getting people to dance, getting people to have fun. And gosh, it was just the kindness of people and the wonder of them. I'm so grateful. I'm so deeply grateful. That was such a experience that I needed so badly inside, and so grateful that I got to experience that little miracle of music goodness. And so that was just great. And that was also cool because I think I hadn't told you guys about the screen. We had gotten a big video screen, and so we have it right in front of the truck. So now when I go out, I can play my music, and then you have like visuals in front of it. So it's really exciting, because that, to me, that makes it more fun and more spectacular and stuff like that. So that was really cool. Kind of got to add that. And then I also added guitar, and that was something my parents were encouraging me to do. I was struggling a lot with I just kind of didn't, I guess, told myself I didn't really want to play guitar in my set, or I didn't know where it fit in. I was kind of like unsure about it, and I was like, oh, it's just going to be another instrument, and I'm going to be worried about it because, the tech and what's going to happen. I just kind of basically talked myself out of it, and just let all these fears come in and doubts, and gave myself excuses not to play it. And my parents said, no, just you got to play it, and so that's also when I introduced the guitar into the set at the Windy City Smokeout. And because of the reaction of the crowd and the encouragement of my parents and everyone, that all of a sudden totally flipped a switch in my mentality about the guitar and how fun it is, and it just reignited this excitement about it. And so now it's going to be part of my set. I no longer have to make excuses about it, and I'm trying to figure out other ways to have fun with it and stuff. But it had been such a part of my identity growing up. I think I had a hard time sort of reintroducing it into where I am now, I think, because I was carrying some worries and some experiences with me that kind of that haunt me a little bit. So what was so cool about this is having, kind of now having it in the set, and with all the excitement about it now, is that suddenly I don't need to be haunted by those things anymore, and I don't have to be worried about the identity of it. It's a part of me, and will always be a part of me, and now it's another history, and present and future now of what I'm doing. So it was really cool. That was a really special gift that my parents gave to me, and then all the kind people at the show with their encouragement. It just I can't tell you, when somebody kind of that positive reinforcement, that just can totally switch your brain around. For me at least, if somebody's excited or applauding, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll do that now, so totally can flip my brain around, any of that kind of, because I love the goodness and the happiness that comes with music and stuff like that. So so that was really cool. So those two things, and then it was really awesome. This really kind guy, Bill, and one of his really close friends, they from doing the Windy City, they asked me to play for Bill's furniture opening store. So so that was really cool. I had never gotten asked to play for someone before. So that was kind of the next thing after that, Windy City. I was kind of preparing for that, getting more music together, trying to write some more so I have a longer set and stuff like that. And that's kind of what I've kept been doing, just trying to make my set longer in the interim of finding places to play and stuff like that. So it was really cool. I for the opening, my dad made a new sign for the truck, the girl in her truck. He made to go above the truck. So it's cool. It's now we're kind of slowly adding elements to the truck as we go to just keep having more fun with it. So that was really cool. Kind of the premiere of that was at the opening. I got to premiere the new truck. So that was really exciting. And also, I forgot, in between the Windy City Smokeout and the opening, I had gone to, I think it was the Taste of River West, River North, and it was the weekend right after the Windy City, and I had gone and I started to play like on the corner, and then suddenly a policewoman came up, and I was freaking out because I was like, oh no, and I saw her talking to my parents, and I didn't know what was happening, and then she could not have been more of a doll, more of a kind heart. She called me Honey Bunny. It made me feel so good because I was scared a little bit. Apparently there was noise complaints and stuff, so I felt bad about that. So I had to stop, but she was awesome because she called off the cops from coming and coming in and talking to me. She was already on the premises and patrolling, so she called them off and instead talked to me. So it was just so sweet of her because she got me. She was trying to figure out ways of how I could maybe get permits and things like that. She just had a wealth of ideas, and I'll never forget the little Honey Bunny. That just made my day because I didn't really know what to expect, and I never had kind of the police encounter like that. So that was really special. Let's see. Yeah, and then I think from there, a little sunshine moon, little baby gorgeous. I've been taking care of her, and she's just been a treasure gem. And I lost my dog 2 years ago, and having this little girl back in my life is just amazing. The love, the love of a puppy. Hi, sweet. Hi, little cuties. She's just so cute, and she loves to bite. And she loves to have fun, and she makes me laugh every single day. And I didn't realize how much laughter I missed in a way, and how many smiles I've missed in a day. And when she came into my life now, all of a sudden it's like, gosh, I smile so much and I laugh so much. So she's just precious, and I can't wait to take her up on the truck now. She's misbehaving. Sunshine, come here. Come here, son. Come here, baby. Come here. Come on. I have to save her from my mom. She's trying to eat her. So anyway, she's just been wonderful, and I am so excited. I can't wait until I can take her with a truck and we can travel, and I'm hoping that all can happen soon. Yeah, and then I think the next thing I got going on is I'm gonna play in the Arts in the Dark Parade, and I'm super stoked. I'm super pumped. This is my first year going, and I just actually went to a press conference today, and I didn't know what to expect, and I'm just beyond just in awe of what they're doing, and of Sunny's trying to make trouble over there. I'm just so in awe of what they're doing. They're just inviting all these incredible artists and just opening the doors to anybody creative. It doesn't matter how small you are, like me, you know, like I'm not known at all, and they welcome me into their arms, and it's just, gosh, it's such an honor. I can't believe, you know, that they give opportunities to, you know, as small and as big. It's just so wonderful. So that's what I got going on. So we're pretty much just decorating the truck, it's going to be kind of like a float. So my dad's going to drive it, and we're going to basically just trying to trick out the truck. So that's what we're working on, and new rigs, new lights, hopefully some kind of set stuff like roses we might put in the truck. So costumes, so it's all, I'm really super stoked, and I got such a great team with me. My mom's beautiful friend and my second mama, Leslie, she's creating my costume, and I'm having a blast. It's just, I have her and my mom together. They're just these wonderful gems, and we're creating, and we're just giving hugs and having fun, and my dad is figuring out the truck, and so wonderful. So really super excited, and it's been so great to catch up with you guys. I'm so excited to be sharing this with you guys and have more in the journey and the story, and till we see each other again, I hope you have a beautiful, incredible, most magical week ahead, and have the most, I hope all the smiles find you, all the laughter finds you, and that you are filled with magic and love. Bye. And I don't want to forget, when I was doing the Windy City, the nicest guy and his crew, they bought me a SpongeBob popsicle. It was so sweet. There's an ice cream truck right next to me, and I was just playing, and all of a sudden they came up and they just dropped this little guy off for me, and I've been saving this memento, and I'm still gonna save it because it just is so sweet. It was so nice of them to give me a SpongeBob. So I really want to thank you guys so much for doing that. It was just so sweet. And also there was another guy that gave me $1, and I really want to thank you too. It was so sweet. You didn't have to do that, and you guys didn't have to do any of this, and I want you to know that I will remember it always, and I want to thank you guys so much. So thanks.